Well, welcome back there. Most of us wishing for a white, snowy Christmas. We may have better luck asking Santa for at least a more humid day for Christmas Day. Temperatures are expected to be well above average into the mix of the 80s, potentially looking to break some heat records along the way. But quite the opposite, thanks to an atmospheric river and a few cold fronts bringing a lot of that moisture to areas of the plains, even out towards the Dakotas. A little bit of snow, but not to be left out of the picture. Also, the Gulf having a little bit of a field day, bringing some showers out towards the Texas coastline into areas of Louisiana. But a little bit of a disturbance also pulling in a few upper level clouds, with a cold front already ushering in to some of our northern counties. Max Live radar is calm and quiet, but keeping temperatures into the mix of the upper 40s and even lower to mid 50s across the region. Temperatures as warm as 56 degrees near Breckenridge. On the cooler side of things at 47 over out near Snyder and Westbrook. So for this morning, we're already off to a little bit of a warm start. Now, yesterday we did see a little bit of a light breeze. Today, stronger winds. You can already start to see a few of those out of the north and west. Still a little bit of a pushback out towards areas along and south of I-20, seeing winds out of the south as strong as about 19 miles per hour over out near Albany. Now, today we'll see the winds potentially getting up to 30 miles per hour. Now, when you combine gusty winds, temperatures that have been well above average, and ongoing drought, that leads to elevated fire conditions for areas mostly north of I-20. And ways to think about the elevated fire concerns is thinking about wildfire safety as we go through the day. That means properly discarding those cigarettes, keeping vehicles off of the dry grass, and avoiding activities with an open flame or any power equipment tools that could generate a spark. With breezy winds, it's going to be easy for any fires to take off today. That also includes adhering to burn bans and making sure to secure those trailer chains, as those can also generate sparks. And that's what most of those fires off to the sides of roads are due to, dragging chains. But since it is Wednesday, we're watching a cold front move through. That usually means we see a little bit of some gusty winds accompanying them. But for today, it's a windy, inflatable Wednesday. That means if they're not well secured, you could find a few of those inflatables knocked over for your friends and neighbors. Perhaps an early Christmas gift. But Futurecast here shows a cold front moving in from the north. That provides a little bit of some cloud cover following the north winds. We'll see those winds still remain rather breezy. We'll dry out the air, but then heading into late tonight, we'll see a high pressure system move through the region that will keep those temperatures continuing to warm. But that means one thing: we're going to wake up to a cooler start for our Friday. But for today, we'll see temperatures into the mix of the upper 60s. We'll see a fire concern with a weak front. Winds out of the southwest switching towards the northeast at about 10 to 20, gusting to 30. Then tonight, low 38. We'll see chilly night with clear skies, calm winds out of the northeast at 5 miles per hour. For folks in Brownwood, already starting to see a little bit of that fog dissipate. We'll start off with a humid start. Temperatures upper 60s with gusty winds out of the north at about 10 to 25 miles per hour. Then tonight, closer to freezing for you at 33. We'll see a mostly clear night with calm winds out of the northeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Looking ahead, in that extended forecast shows temperatures rising to 84 degrees before we welcome a cold front into the first official day of winter. Only 10 hours, 1 minute and 11 seconds of daylight. That brings those temperatures getting to 63, and even with a cold front, that's above average. We continue the warming trend into Christmas Eve at 80 degrees. Ron.